From devastating earthquakes to raging wildfires, these are the most shocking natural disasters caught on camera. Get ready for heart-stopping moments you'll never forget. This is 2025's ultimate disaster compilation. The terribly beautiful eruption of the Fagradalsfjall volcano began 30 kilometers from Reykjavik. Magma has emerged to the surface for the first time since September 2021. A massive landslide hit a railway line and a motorway in Savoy, France, while cars were driving on it. There are no reports of casualties, writes BFM-TV.Rela. The highway is temporarily out of service, and rail service is closed until at least Wednesday. Ubina's volcano erupts in Peru. The Abiko volcano in the northern Kuril Islands has become active again. It has thrown ash to a height of 3.5 kilometers. There was no ashfall in Severokurilsk. There is no threat to the population, the Ministry of Emergency Situations reported. Footage from the local branch of the Federal Center Unified Geophysical Service of the Russian Academy of Sciences. Filmed after yesterday's emission. Waterspout off the coast of Anapa, Russia. July 9, 2023.
Ага. Ну, мы уже дошли практически. Нет.
Storm Polly is raging in the Netherlands. Road, bus, and rail services have been disrupted in the country. More than 400 flights have been cancelled in Amsterdam. One death has been reported. Authorities are urging people not to leave their homes unless necessary and to postpone travel. Several settlements in Greece have been evacuated due to severe forest fires. Including 1,200 children were evacuated from a camp near the resort town of Latraki. It is located 90 kilometers west of Athens. Fire is also raging in the Attica region. Burst on Kosmonavtov Avenue in St. Petersburg. Dozens of cars were damaged. The footage is being published by local residents. They say that this is not the first such incident in the area.
Не видно из-за дыма, из-за пара, скажем так. Это конец дома. Здесь машины затоплены стоят. Я не знаю, что там в начале происходит. Приехала аварийка с конца.
In Kolomna, near Moscow, lightning struck near people. There is a heavy downpour in the city. As Rashadramat told RT, in the next 24 hours, rain will fall in most regions of central Russia. The heaviest rains are expected in the Kaluga and Moscow regions, most likely in the areas bordering Kaluga and Tula. End of May in Vladimir region, large hail fell. Residents of the Alexandrovsky district share the footage. Social networks are reporting bad weather in the Moscow region as well. The Ministry of Emergency Situations also warned of rain and thunderstorms with hail in Moscow until the evening of May 28th. Heavy rains with thunderstorms and hail hit Sevastopol. The city's streets and entrances are flooded. A powerful wind is tearing off roofs and cladding from residential buildings. Power has gone out in several areas. Fires and floods engulf the U.S. Several states experienced both natural disasters and incidents related to less than direct human hands. An oil depot in North Dakota caught fire overnight, shocking onlookers with its thick plumes of smoke. A little later, an abandoned warehouse in Portland, Oregon, burst into flames. Meanwhile, another natural disaster raged in Kentucky. One of the state's cities was flooded. A massive landslide hit a railway line and a motorway in Savoy, France, while cars were driving on it. There are no reports of casualties, writes. The highway is temporarily out of service, and rail service is closed until at least Wednesday. A hurricane in Astrakhan knocks down trees and breaks power lines. About 15,000 Astrakhan residents are left without electricity. This is reported by Governor Igor Babushkin. Thunderstorm with wind gusts of over 60 meters per second hits Swiss town of La Chaux-de-Fonds. At least one person killed, many injured reported. Eyewitnesses filmed the tornado over the sea in Sochi. The danger of their formation in the Magri Veselo area will remain until the end of the day, forecasters predict.
Дом ушел полностью, гостиница, что была на ущелье, ушла вниз, упала. Здесь ужас. Сейчас машины пытаемся назад отогнать все, чтобы мост разгрузить. Здесь как на реке.
我操，铁钢炮！我操，浪铁钢炮！我操！ Wow.
Cape Town influences. Severe flooding due to heavy rains that lasted for 24 hours. The city's storm drains can't cope and now everything is floating. Half of the monthly precipitation norm fell in Vladivostok in 12 hours, more than 52 millimeters. Flooding in Afghanistan has killed 13 people. Over the course of 5 days, the elements destroyed dozens of houses and flooded 3,000 hectares of agricultural land in several provinces. There is a new ecological disaster in the USA. A plastic recycling plant is burning in Indiana. More than 2,000 people have been evacuated. There is a risk of propane tanks exploding. In the state of New Jersey, a forest fire has spread over an area of more than 200 hectares. So far, it has been possible to localize the fire on only 10% of the area. The day before, during a live broadcast in North Carolina, part of a bridge collapsed where a Fox 46 cameraman and journalist were filming a report on the flooding. A family of snow leopards was captured on a camera trap in the Cyano-Shushinsky Nature Reserve. These shots give hope that the snow leopards, which are under threat of extinction, still have a future. According to WWF, there are about 70 to 90 individuals in Russia, and no more than 4,000 of these predators remain on the entire planet. The M5 Mall shopping center is on fire in Ryazan. There is no information about victims yet. The authorities announced the imminent closure of the iconic Garganta del Diablo in Iguazu Falls from 1 p.m. due to unforeseen flooding of the river. Explosion of the Fuego volcano in Guatemala. July 20th, 2023, the Colossus registered 4 to 6 explosions per hour.
Do you see the smoke from...
Yes, the rocks were...
Alright, there we have it. We are flooded. Don't be like that truck. Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lots.
In Crimea, the highest waterfall on the peninsula, Yukon-Su, has frozen. The head of the Alta administration, Yanina Pavlenko, shared beautiful shots.
Aman yarabbi aman. İçeride insan vardı ya, niye çıkmadınız? Allahu Ekber. Bırak abi. Ya gerizekalı. İnsan vardı içeride. Ya dedik ki çıkın dışarı.
Powerful cyclone covers Kuril Islands. On Kunashir Island, classes have been cancelled in schools, and an emergency warning of a hurricane and severe snowstorm has been issued on neighboring Iturup.